Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Married to Medicine season finale of season 10. Let's get right into it.
She didn't pay y'all. Let me just put it out there.
She didn't have to. She gave cases of wine.
Whoa. Jackie, where's that muzzle?
Okay, guys, this is the finale. So the episode starts with the last day at the Hilton Head vacation. They are all kind of like just hanging out, doing some activities. Some of the women are trying to figure out how the hell did Alicia spend $150,000 without Kevin knowing. Alicia kind of goes around the bush. She doesn't really want to answer. She says that she spent it on the kids, which I'm like, nah, she's not telling the whole story because $150,000, that's a lot of money. Heavenly is talking crap about Alicia in her confessional, talking about Kemma probably has another family in Africa, a woman who can S his D. But to her face here, she says that she actually admires Alicia because she too likes to cater to her man. But maybe sometimes you just need to do a little tricks, like maybe buy prepared food and put it in the pans. Jackie says. Later that evening, the ladies and gentlemen get dressed to head out for dinner. The ladies looked great. There was definitely a theme going around. They were all wearing silver. Something about aluminum and it being the 10th year anniversary. Something like that Simone and Cecile were saying. So they get going and the dinner was arranged at a golf club. It was a very nice setup. Simone thanks everybody for coming. She kind of gives a little speech of the 10 years of friendship that they've had. She says there's been many highs and many lows. And as she's saying this, they're showing flashbacks of all the things that have happened in the last 10 years. Fights, breakups, arguments, friendships, fun times. But she says that they all have always come together to support one another. I think that what really differentiates this show from any other show on Bravo is that it places a profound emphasis on marriage. Jackie says that had it not been for this show, her and Curtis would have definitely not made it through. And Jackie says that in retrospect, she's actually glad that she made it to this trip. I was just thinking, well, damn, y'all did all this drama for nothing? Simone then says something about Greg, who has been here from the beginning. He left, but he's back right now. And Greg says that he is so glad to have come back and really glad that they have embraced his new wife. Simone says yes, they have embraced Sweetie, Alicia, and Phaedra. So then Phaedra says that this group is special because unlike other groups, this group actually wants to make sure that marriages stay together. And she says that honestly, had she been with this group when she was going through what she was going through, her marriage might have survived because that's all really that you need, a really good support system. And I thought that was very interesting that she said that. Simone then asks everyone who here has thought about divorce, like who has said I'm going to get a divorce. Most of them raised their hands, definitely Eugene, Toya, Jackie, Curtis, Phaedra, Simone, and Cecile. Alicia says that there has been one time, just once, but that was when she was pregnant, and this man, her husband, was still expecting her to do everything around the house. She needed some help too. Toya says that they almost went through the divorce because it was getting to a point where they were hurting each other by being together, and that was just about a year ago. But Eugene says that he definitely, that woke him up, and they're doing actually pretty well now. Cecil recalls the big fight that they had in one of these trips a while ago, but he says that he will never forget when Heavenly renewed their vows. That's why he will always have a deep appreciation for Heavenly. Heavenly says, thank you for allowing me to do that, and even Damon says that he actually does realize that being in this group has definitely helped them grow together. Then Damon and Heavenly say out loud that they actually agree with Kemma and Alicia's way of life. If they had to align with someone else, they match their lifestyle the most. They also think that a man is the leader of the household, and I'm glad that they were able to say this because a lot of people feel like that, and it's nothing to be ashamed of or to hide. For a lot of us, it is religious, so I think it's just the balance. Just don't be overly expressive about it. Then they danced. They had a little dance floor up there, and this was the 10th year anniversary couples trip. Then we see everybody back in Atlanta. Everybody's at home doing their thing. Then we see Phaedra go to Dr. Jackie's office where Heavenly is as well. So you have heard of the Met Gala, but have you heard of the Med Gala? Well, this will be the first Med Gala, which will be a gala to celebrate the medical community. They are talking about their invitations and everything that they're doing to get this going. And they talk about Toya, who is not sponsoring the event, so they don't think that she should be able to promote her businesses if she's not going to sponsor. And on top of that, Phaedra is providing a lot of the drinks, and you'll see why that's important. So then we see Toya and Eugene go over to someone in Cecile's house. By the way, as they were getting out the car, Eugene asked Toya if she's wearing underwear. And then Toya says this to Simone, and Simone says, well, now that the kids are gone, we could have an orgy. Oh. So then they're about to drink something, and Toya brings up what was just said earlier. So, for this gala, she's going to provide 3 cases of wine for the party. So she thinks that because she is providing this wine, she does not need to pay the $1,000 that all the ladies are going to pay because she's providing the wine. Eugene then pulls out his iPhone calculator to multiply, and he says that the wine is about $1,400, so she don't need to pay. And then Toya says that Simone is not having her back regarding this. Listen, if Toya wants to provide wine, congratulations, that's amazing. But her not wanting to give $1,000 is embarrassing. It's $1,000. It's really not that much, especially for you, Toya, because you have many jobs, right? That's what you told us at the reunion last year, no? Then Toya says, well, she took everyone to Napa and she gave them great accommodations. Listen, Toya, we know y'all got money problems every other year, but it's just $1,000. Come on now. It is then the day for the gala. They had a red carpet, some photos, shoots happening. As far as the dresses, Jackie, I did not really like her dress, but when it came to Sweet Tea's dress, Toya, and you guys, we saw Anila, by the way. That was really nice. They even mic'd her up, but Alicia, she kicked it out the park, and I wish it would have worn this at the reunion because it looks so good. Toya had the nerve, though, to set up a huge poster promoting her wine. Although a lady told her to take it down because she hadn't paid, but Toya pulled it right back up. Meanwhile, Heavenly was telling everybody not to get the wine. So Jackie and Simone are filling Anila in on quad. And, oh, by the way, guess where Curtis is? The DR. Again. Also, I noticed that Anila was throwing a lot of shade at Quad. I wonder what happened there. But then Toya also mentions her providing the wine and not needing to pay the $1,000. So after a little bit of socializing, Jackie gets up there, gets the mic, and thanks everyone. Then, Lord have mercy, Heavenly gets that mic. Her first shady thing was that she said that she wanted to thank Dr. Jackie and Simone. And then we hear Toya in the background say, actually, it's Dr. Simone Whitmore. I know that's right, Toya. But then Heavenly starts, where is Toya? She didn't sponsor. She didn't give anything. She didn't pay. Y'all, she said this on the mic in front of everyone. Everybody was listening. Listen, I know I said that Toya should have paid, and I stand on that. But for this woman to think it was okay to get up there in a professional event and do this, tacky, low class, ratchet. What did Mariah say a long time ago? This ghetto-ish gotta go. Eugene, on the other hand, was very pissed that Heavenly did that. And he tried to talk to Damon, and as he grabbed Damon, Damon gets mad. He's like, don't do that. And let me tell y'all, Damon is a messy man. Messy, messy, messy like his messy wife. Because I remember years ago, when Heavenly talked about Mariah's mom, they were at some trip, and Mariah's husband, Aydin Huck, said to Damon, hey man, that's family, that's too far. Damon wanted to fight Aydin! So, in this episode, seeing Damon do this and then sit in his confessional and say that he thinks that it was okay for Heavenly to do this, wow, low down and dirty. So then, they are interacting, taking pictures, and y'all, I want to know what happened between Anila and Quad, because it was so much shade. Anila even said to Sweet Tea that when she bumped into Greg earlier, she told him, I have no idea how I was friends with your ex. And then in that moment, I guess they must have summoned her, because she is back. Miss Quad enters the building. But as soon as Anila sees that Quad is entering, she tells Toya. So then Anila, Toya, and Eugene leave immediately. And look at this. Literally, as Quad entered, these 3 left. Anila's in the yellow, Toya in the blue, and then Eugene in the suit. But they didn't even turn to look at each other. But Quad walked in with her thick Tennessee accent, and I guess she must have had some time to reflect, because she was saying hi to everyone. Hey, how you doing? How's everything going? So she says hi to Sweet Tea, and then wow, she comes face to face with her ex-husband of years, Greg Lunceford. She gives him a hug. She says that he looks nice. Greg looked so uncomfortable. But I mean, who wouldn't be uncomfortable when you in the same room as your ex? That is, that would be awkward. But the thing is, although Quad came in with a great attitude, I think she still hasn't changed, because when she got there, half of the people had already left, which tells me that she was late, like always. So Simone fills Quad a little bit on the trip and what happened. Quad says, well, there's still a lot of phone calls that I need to be making with some of these women. I was like, oh, Lord. Also, fun little moment as they were leaving, Sweetie had to brought her sister, and her sister tells Jackie that they are actually sorors. So then that was the end of the Med Gala. Very nice. And then that was the end of the season as well. I love this season. I have a lot to say as far as what I think of the season overall, but I'm going to wait because next week is the beginning of the dramatic 3-part reunion, and I cannot wait because it looks like it's going to be definitely worth the watch. So y'all, what did y'all think about this episode, about first of all Toya not paying, and then Dr. Heavenly trying to embarrass her publicly? Let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.